My children. When Jackson comes back in, you kill him.
My stepson was being blackmailed by Caselli. Draw your own conclusions.
A fire has apparently taken the life of Stuart Chandler.
Janet? Did you hear me? Jackson's the threat. You have to dispose of him.
I hear you. I always hear you.
You better get a grip, girl. I know everything that goes on inside that mind of yours, and you're losing it.
If I'm listening to you, I lost it a long time ago.
Why don't you stop hyperventilating and focus? I'm the one that's keeping you out of jail, or worse. Jackson's the problem.
He wants me to turn myself in, so you want to whack him? Keep Trevor on the run and stock up the dead bodies like firewood?
If you do what Jackson Montgomery wants you to, you'll end up back in a prison jumpsuit, only this time on death row.
At least Trevor could come home. He wouldn't have to stay underground for a crime he didn't commit.
And what about Amanda? Will your confession do her soul good? Have you checked out your little girl lately? I mean, she is really wicked. How do you think she's going to feel when she finds out that her mother killed some woman in cold blood?
It was self-defense.
Says you. You can't prove that.
It doesn't matter. At least I can take responsibility for what I did. I owe Amanda that much.
You owe Amanda a shot at happiness. That's what you owe her. So why don't you hunker down and be your mommy instead of shooting off your mouth to the police?
I can't live like this anymore. I have to do the right thing.
Well, aren't we noble? But don't you know that it's not heroic to trash the rest of your life? As soon as they find out that Janet Green, the infamous crowbar killer, is struck again, they're going to strap you down to the lethal injection table so quick, your daughter will be dizzy for years.
I am not Janet Green. I'm Janet Dillon.
Don't let Jackson Montgomery ruin your life.
Jackson? That's a laugh. You're the one who wrecked my life. You poisoned everything I ever tried to do with your lies. Now I'm going to send you back to whatever hell you came from.
No, don't do it.
Leo Dupre, do you understand your rights as I've explained them to you?
Yes. But why are you arresting me? This is a joke, right?
I'm afraid not. Now, are you coming willingly, or do I have to put the cuffs on you?
Why wouldn't you?
Now, look, I'm asking you again. Are you going to cooperate?
Oh, I get it. You're very sly, Lieutenant. This is a ploy, right? You're going to pretend to arrest me so that you can observe the reactions of the other people in the room.
Do you think I'm playing with you? A man is dead. It doesn't get any more serious than that.
Oh, but this is outrageous. There is no way my son could possibly have murdered that creature. You know, you're making one big mistake, Lieutenant.
She's right. Leo's not violent. He's not a killer.
You know, you've got to be very careful about this because a wrongful arrest can be messy and very expensive.
Mrs. Cortland, your son had both motive and opportunity, and as you know, he was standing over the victim, blood on his hands, holding a bottle that contained a powerful sedative.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant. What the hell is this? If motive and opportunity make me guilty, you may as well haul in the rest of Pine Valley. Everybody that was at that benefit had access to Paulo. And you know what? Everybody who knew him hated the guy.
Well, you'll have an opportunity to defend your innocence.
No. Now, listen to me. Since you're so determined to arrest somebody, you may as well look at that guy right there. My stepfather, Palmer Cortland. He's the one who did it.
TV reporter said you were dead. They don't know that you're here with me. I'm better off for it by the looks of your family. They were saying such mean things to each other right on TV. Oh, there. It's okay. It's okay. Lie back and try to rest. It's too soon to get up.
What happened?
You hit your head really bad, and I found you, and I brought you back here until you feel better.
Where's here?
It's a trailer.
Who are you?
It's me. It's Esther. Don't you remember?
No. Well, thank you, Esther, for your kindness, but I really have to leave now.
Go. Where are you going?
I'm not sure. I just know that there's somebody I have to talk to, and if I don't leave right now, it may be too late.
Adam, let's just go. There's nothing more we can do.
No. This is wrong. I was supposed to take care of Stuart. He can't be dead. I want to see him.
Adam, no. Adam, there's nothing to see.
Get your hands off me.
Aren't you supposed to be in a hospital?
It's none of your damn business.
Why don't we just go to the car, and I'll sit with you. I'll go with you.
It can't be Stuart. It can't be. No, please. Oh, please, God, please. Take me. Don't let Stuart be dead.
Oh, my God, he has a heart condition. Help! Dear God, please don't go. I couldn't bear it if I lost you.
Be all right.
Get off me! I'm not dying yet.
You know what I mean?
Not that I care one way or the other.
Please sit down. Just please sit down and catch your breath, please.
You all think you knew Stuart. Well, none of you knew him. Not the way I do. You know what happened once when he was 10 years old? There's some wasps that had dug a nest in the ground down by the barn, and I got out some kerosene from an old lamp down there, and I was going to pour it down the hole, burn them out, like I've seen our father do lots of times. I must have spilled some on my sleeve, because when I threw the match down the whole arm caught fire, and I stood there with my shirt on fire. And then all of a sudden, I found myself flying through the air. Stuart had seen what was happening from the window in the kitchen, and he's run across the yard and thrown himself at me. We rolled around and around, and he put out the flames with his own body.
Can we go?
No, the irony of it was that I had been giving him all these talks about fire safety. And he dutifully listened to me. I was the one who set himself on fire. And then, that night, I wanted to give him a model airplane that I'd bought with my own money, put together myself. He loved that plane, but he wouldn't take it. He said, "Adam, you don't have to pay me back. We both know you would have done the same for me." I didn't. Did I, Stuart? I'm so sorry.
It was you. It was always you. I could never do anything right. No, know, you were always there to make sure I felt like a failure. Damn you. How did I let you twist my life into knots like this? Don't you ever come back. You leave me and my family alone.
Janet.
My whole life I wanted to do the right thing. I tried, but she wouldn't let me. She pushed, and then she really pushed hard, but this time I wouldn't listen. She wanted me to hurt you, and she wouldn't have stopped until I agreed. But I will never, ever listen to her again.
You'll never listen to who again?
That awful woman who lived in the mirror.
Now?
Yes.
Good. Janet, would you like to tell me about her? Well, I hope you're aware that throwing around this wild accusation just makes you look guiltier.
Yeah, you should talk.
Stop it! Just stop it. Leo doesn't know what he is saying. Palmer, can't you find some way to help him?
Well, how? I mean, you can't expect me to admit to a crime that I certainly did not admit.
No, of course not.
Look, I would be more inclined to help the boy if he weren't acting so strangely, but it is ludicrous for him to try to shift the blame onto me.
What? I mean, he doesn't know. It's out of terror. I mean, he's speaking out of fear, darling.
No. He is acting very strangely. Just before Lieutenant Fry came in here, he tried to buy my silence.
Oh, what?
He was ranting about how I wanted people dead. He threatened to go to the police and tell them that Caselli was on my hit list.
Oh, dear God.
And then he did exactly what he threatened to do. He went to the police, and there you are.
You can't possibly believe that Palmer's responsible for what happened to the awful man, can you?
Well, now you really have done your worst, Leo. Now you're in the hot seat.
This isn't over, Palmer.
Certainly is for you.
Palmer, please. Darling, Leo has no idea what he is saying. Let's get your attorney. Let's get him to find some way to work this out. Please, Palmer, for my sake, please.
All right, darling. I will call Walter Hines. I certainly hope he can help because I have a feeling that Leo is not going to fare too well in prison.
I am not going to prison. Mother, tell him that I didn't do this.
Darling, I don't really think it's the right time to discuss strategy in front of the police.
Strategy? I'm innocent.
Well, isn't it the first thing they tell you? The police will use anything you say against you.
That's good advice for everybody. I'll take it from here, Mrs. Cortland.
You're not really...
Yeah. I've cut you all the slack I can, Leo. Let's go.
Fine, you be brave. You be brave. We'll be right there at the station. I will.
I've never talked to anybody about this before. Not even Trevor.
If you don't feel you're ready to do that...
No, I need to talk about it. Keeping it a secret is what trapped me. It seems like she's always been with me.
This woman in the mirror, she had a face, a voice?
Yes. But no one could see her or hear from me. And she told me I couldn't trust anyone but her. And she'd disappear for long stretches of time. And I thought, she's gone. I've finally gotten her out of my life for good, and I can have a normal life of my own.
Your life with Trevor, you mean?
That was the best part. Being with him was like getting a second chance. And I thought we were building something solid and permanent.
You were. You did. That was real.
And then the monster in the mirror came back. And Sophie was here, and she was down my throat telling me I had to help her because she had to stay away from the police, and she was demanding that I aid her.
You didn't tell Trevor about Sophie, did you?
I know it sounds stupid. But I didn't want it to dredge up my past. I didn't want him to doubt me again. And I thought that Sophie would only be around for a couple of days, and then she started squeezing me for money. And then even more money.
She was blackmailing you. How? What did she have on you?
She said that she would hurt Trevor and Amanda. And I knew she'd find a way.
Dear God.
She even broke into Amanda's room one night while she was sleeping. I didn't know how to stop her.
And that's when the woman in the mirror reappeared.
One morning I got up, and there she was, laughing at me, telling me what a mess I'd made of things, and how she was the only one who could help me protect my daughter.
And you listened to her?
I know that's the crazy part. I mean, here were all these people who would do anything to help me. Trevor and Brooke and Haley and you were all there, my real friends, but I couldn't reach out to you. No, I listened to the other Janet, the one who's as crazy and cruel as Sophie was.
Janet, you were very, very scared.
So scared I could hardly breathe. And then I got more and more confused, and the only thing I was sure of was that I had to protect Amanda, that nothing could harm my little girl.
And nothing will. Because all those people that you talked about that were there to help you, we're still here.
No, Jack. I did everything wrong.
Until now.
Well,
Oh!
I'm dizzy.
You shouldn't have tried to get up so fast.
I'm dizzy.
Oh, just give it time.
But no, I have...
No, what? Who is this person that you have to see right away?
I don't know. It's just someone that I have to talk to. It's important, whatever it is. Will you help me?
Oh, I wish I could, but I don't know who it is or what it's about. I really don't. But I do know that you're not well enough yet.
I wish I could remember.
But until you do, I think that you should just take it easy.
It may be too late already.
Yeah, but you don't know where you're going. I mean, you can't just wander around out there. You're too weak.
I feel so helpless.
Take a nap. I can see that you're tired.
Yeah.
And maybe when you wake up, you'll remember everything, huh?
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Adam, listen to me. There still may be hope. We don't know for sure that is Stuart.
I don't need a lecture from you about hope right now, okay? This is Stuart's cabin. We found Stuart's wedding ring, part of his wallet, his coat hanging out to dry.
No, Adam, but it's still possible.
Stop it! Just stop it. Stop trying to wriggle out of it. What you're feeling is guilt. Martin, get used to it. We all know who died here today. His name was Stuart Chandler. The man you showed that hideous videotape to. Who you knew full well would break his heart.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. You're lying to me. You were so anxious to take me down, you didn't give a damn about Stuart's feelings. Well, look around you. You did everything but light the match.
You can blame me if you want to.
I do.
All I'm saying is there's There's a blood stain on the jacket. Maybe we should check it against Stewart's before we decide that he's gone.
That's it. I've had it with you.
Okay, look. Here's what's gonna happen. First, I'm gonna book you. Then Matt, this officer right here, he's gonna get your fingerprints and take your mug shot.
How about my phone call? I'd like to use a lifeline. Maybe call my good friend Regis Philbin. Oh, you've heard that one before.
Yeah, that's funny. Why don't we get you processed?
Thank you for meeting us here, Walter. Oh, of course.
All right, now, Walter, this whole thing is a very big mistake, and I will not have my son spend one single night in jail.
Mrs. Portland, if he's charged with murder, he most certainly will be held over until he's arraigned.
We will simply post bail.
He's a murder suspect. Bail may not be granted.
All right, then at least I'm going to let Lieutenant Fry know that his attorney's here, and we will not tolerate any mistreatment.
Palmer, is there anything I need to know before I get started? Did your stepson murder this man, Casella?
I don't know what happened. I can tell you that the victim was a common gigolo, and I'm pretty certain that he was having an affair with my wife. Now, she claims, of course, it was just in connection with a robbery. He stole one of her necklaces. Oh, boy. Another bit of information. The dead man was blackmailing Leo for a considerable amount of money. Another bit I don't think the police know about yet. Erica threatened to kill Caselli just hours before he died.
It seems that there's a rather dizzying array of suspects, doesn't it? You're keeping something else from me, Palmer.
Why should I do that?
I can think of one reason. Did you murder him?
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
You're my lawyer, not my confessor. I've told you everything you need to know to do your job.
All right, Palmer. But I noticed a certain ambivalence in your voice when you called and asked me to represent Leo. How do you want me to proceed here?
Well, you're an astute man, Walter. Of course, I want you to defend Vanessa's son, but not too vigorously. Do a credible job, but don't dig too deeply into your bag of tricks.
I understand. I'll go see when they're going to arraign him.
Walter, if Leo has to wait a few days, don't try to push it up. This little jail time might teach him some humility.
All right, this way. Wait down there.
Are you all right?
Becca, what are you doing here?
Oh, I don't know, but I just had to tell you that I believe you. I believe that you didn't hurt Paolo.
So you... Thank you.
All right, excuse me. I'm sorry. Take a seat. Gonna have to cuff you again. Your mother wants a few words.
Gently, Lieutenant, gently. Excuse us, dear. We would like a moment of privacy. Please.
You have 5 minutes. Mother, there's no need to be so rude to Becca. We were talking about the fact that I'm innocent.
All right. Well, unless she has an ironclad alibi for you, darling, you should talk to me first. Leo, you're in a very precarious situation.
Well, Mother, you and I both know that this is ridiculous.
Well, is it? Now, Leo, I know you were upset when you happened to wander in and catch me in a moment of intimacy, darling.
Oh, you mean when you and Paul were riding between the sheets? Is that it?
Oh. All right. This is painful enough without you adding to it. I have a powerful control over men, and I can't control that. Now, look, darling, it does not mean that I love you any less. You do understand that, don't you? Now, Leo, speak freely here. Tell me the truth. When you saw me with Paolo, did it make you crazy? You can tell me, Leo. Come on, when you saw me with Paolo, did you become so insanely jealous that you decided to kill him?
So now let's get this Sophie business taken care of. I guarantee you feel a hell of a lot better once that's out in the open, too.
By admitting to Derek that I killed her?
Yes. But hey, don't forget I'm going to be there with you the whole time.
I don't know if I can do it. I mean, Trevor made so many sacrifices. I don't want him to feel that I let him down by confessing.
Let him down? Honey, you're allowing him to come home.
That would be great.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's kept me going. The thought that one day Trevor and Amanda and Tim and I could be a family again. Oh, Jack, I miss him so much. But I'm afraid if I confess, he'll be disappointed in me.
You know, Trevor sacrificed himself for you and Amanda. And I don't know of any rule that says there can only be one hero per family. So I'm thinking maybe now it's your turn. You have the chance to make it all right. Do you have the courage?
Stop it. Stop it. No.
How dare you try to ease your guilt at my expense?
Forget it. I'm...
Listen, Tad is right. We should check the jacket. But there is a lot that we have to do right now. We have to go and talk to my mother. Adam, please. There's no reason for us to be here anymore. Please come home.
No.
Why? Why are you staying here?
There's a cloud cover coming in. It's low. It's going to rain. Can you feel it? Can you smell it? Stuart used to love the rain. You see the leaves flipping over on their stems? He loved how it altered the light and the patterns that it created. He said it charged the air so you could feel it in your lungs. Liza, you go. I have to be here.
Would you like a candy bar? The chocolate always makes me feel better, and I always keep one just in case. Just go ahead. Take it.
Thank you.
I heard you say that you sometimes get scared. Oh, boy, I used to be like that all the time, especially around people that I didn't know.
What happened to make you stop?
Well, I think I just outlived it. And, you know, there's only two kinds of people that we don't know. There's those that want to love you if they get the chance, and that's most of them. And then there's the ones that want to hurt you.
There's nobody else like you, Stuart. I think that I was meant to meet you. And I think that you were meant to come back into my life. Why else would I have found you? Now we just have to get you fixed up. I know what will make you feel better. I'm gonna go get you all your favorite foods. You sleep, Stuart. I'm gonna be back in 2 shakes. Oh, and don't worry, Stuart. I'll remember to get lots and lots of chocolate bars.
You know, Sophie wasn't my only victim, Jack.
Really?
I hurt lots of people along the way.
Like who, for instance?
I can't believe the way I treated Brooke. I mean, little by little, I shut all my friends out.
Well, sometimes we do that when we feel hurt or afraid. We all do.
You can't live like that in fear and pain. And poor Amanda. Oh, Jack, I think I really damaged her.
Honey, nothing that can't be fixed. Amanda will be fine when she gets the help she needs. We all will.
Jack.
Yeah.
Will you promise me something?
Anything.
In one way or the other, I'm gonna have to go away for a while. Will you make sure that Amanda's taken care of?
Sure, I'll get in line with the rest of the volunteers from Pine Valley. And listen, don't you forget, her daddy's coming home.
But you're here right now. I want your promise.
You got it.
Thank you. Okay. I think I'm ready to do the right thing.
Okay, getting an eyeful of you and Paulo in the sack made me want to gag, but it did not make me want to kill anyone. Certainly not him.
Good. Good. I needed to hear you say it.
I have been saying it over and over, but it doesn't seem to matter, Mother.
Darling, wait. Walter is here now, and he's going to do everything in his power to help you.
Naturally, I may not be able to do much. The police seem to think they have a slam dunk here. Our best option, Leo, may be to see if we can cut a deal.
Excuse me?
It may be the wisest course.
What the hell kind of lawyer are you? You haven't even spoken to me or asked me what happened. You want me to plea bargain for murder? Are you kidding me?
All right, now, wait. We should just hear Mr. Hines.
No! Would you listen to me? I found him with a gash on his head, but I did not do it. Unlike some people, I never touched him.
You didn't have to.
Oh, wait a minute, Walter. I don't understand.
I just saw the medical examiner's report. Head trauma did not kill Paulo Caselli.
Well, then how did he die?
The toxicology report turned up a significant amount of cocaine, as well as a walloping dose of sedatives. The combination killed him. It would have felled a moose.
I didn't give him that powder.
They found you holding the vial.
I don't care. I didn't kill him, and I'm not pleading to anything but innocent.
Come on. For old time's sake, huh? Please.
Okay. Okay. What's it gonna happen? Huh?
Oh, my God.
Did you say something, dear?
Tragedy in Lambview.
Nobody could have survived.
Oh, not Nora.
What will they believe?
Nora's dead. She's alive.
Who will they blame?
This is all Nora's fault.
You and the stupid feud of yours killed her.
Emmy-nominated One Life to Live, ABC Daytime.
Do you think I should wait and talk to Amanda before I turn myself in?
No, I think we should get the ball rolling. I think that'll be better for both of you in the long run.
You're right. I should go while I still have the courage. If I see her face, I'll just crumble.
Oh, somehow I doubt that. Seems to me you've already done the hard part.
No, the hard part is living without my daughter.
That's only for a while. Just so you can get the help you need. We'll go and see Dr. Jaffe. And then you can be the kind of mother you want to be, the kind of mother that Amanda deserves.
She's been through so much, Jack. She's just a little girl.
Now you're going to turn it around for her. And for yourself. You ready?
Something?
I'm sorry.
was upstairs just now. I looked in the mirror on the bureau. There was nothing there. Just this.
Okay. I think you're right. Let's go.
I'm leaving.
No, it's too soon.
I have to find out who I am. And I have to find out who it is that I have to talk to. And the answer to both of those things is out there.
But you don't know where you're going.
Well, I may run into something that'll remind me. Or somebody will recognize me.
But I got you some supper. Why don't we eat first?
I'm sorry, but I have to leave.
No, Stuart, don't go.
Stuart? Is that my name?
Yeah, and I'm Esther, remember me?
We know each other?
Oh, yes, from way back.
Really?
Mm-hmm. This is where you belong.
I belong?
Huh?
Why?
Because, I'm your wife.
What's wrong, Vanessa?
Why?
It took so long, folks. Excuse me. I was waiting for your background check. That's what took so long. Seems like you are quite the globetrotter.
I'm almost afraid to ask, Lieutenant, but what happens now?
This is the part you do by yourself. I'm going to take you down to your holding cell.
No, sir, wait. Don't take him away, please. There's something you need to know.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children. On the next All My Children.
Ladies, if there's going to be a problem, please take it outside.
You tell me that you're my wife, but I'm not in love with you. Something's wrong.
Mom, what do you have?
Get the inside scoop only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.